Hey YouTube, this is Theta with game number 2 of between Pulstura and ThreeMan. ThreeMan took out the first game quite convincingly. Spawning in the center bottom will be orange Pulstura, and spawning in top center will be pink ThreeMan. Doing the obligatory Overlord scouting, which is quite essential really in 1v1s, especially when you're on a map like Metalopolis, because of the short scout distance between the two horizontal bases. Now when they're spawned like this, between top and bottom, you will want to note that having the run distance of that is quite a lot longer than having to come out of your base and go straight into a horizontally opposite one, purely because of this island in the center where there is a gap. It makes it a lot longer for a rush to go down. So seeing this come out for ThreeMan isn't really all that surprising, probably because he wants to keep the pressure on nice and early. So a 10 pull for ThreeMan and a 14 extractor for Pulstura, which I would hint to be a point of beginning for a 14 pull extractor mix. Sorry, bad throat there. Over in ThreeMan's base we can see that he's just spawned a couple more drones, and that pull is almost done, and well there are 3 lings immediately coming from that. Pulstura definitely has more drones on the way, and ThreeMan has got his queen coming, which is definitely a sensible thing to do considering Zerg relies on queens quite heavily. Duh. Out go those 6 lings to Pulstura's base presumably. I doubt he would be wanting to take map control this early in the game, as he won't be seeing that much happening. And as I said, that run distance is quite a long way, especially if you're not a flying Zerg like a Zergling. Zergling's splitting up into 2 groups here, just to probably piss off the user, which it seems like Blizzard's AI is designed to do. The 6 lings from Pulstura just spawn in time to stop those lings from being able to actually do any economy damage. And Pulstura's queen is almost done as well. Met boost is also going down for Pulstura, while a expansion hatchery for ThreeMan is coming out. This looks like it could be another good game between ThreeMan and Pulstura, especially considering one is fast expanding and one isn't. They're just discussing exactly what they did, and the baneling nest is going down for Pulstura, and his lings are going, ThreeMan's lings are going back to his base, presumably to just sit there and do nothing, as they are not necessary at this point. Spawning a spine crawler to stop anything from Pulstura coming into his base. And that baneling nest is still coming with Met Boost almost done. Supply cap Pulstura is, but he has got 2 overlords coming, and there goes his baneling nest. He is now moving up to the top of the map, presumably to harass ThreeMan. Let's have a look and see if he knows about... No, he does not know about that expansion there, but he does now. Going back to everyone's view, we can see that ThreeMan has pulled in both of his queens to help defend against these lings, and the lings are come down from the ramp, and it creates he will actually lose 1 queen, but that spine crawler is going to be able to seep down, and Pulstura will retreat with those lings. He won't even quite get a 2nd queen kill, which if he got both queens would be a pretty big blow to ThreeMan. Like I said, this is going to look like a pretty exciting game. Here's another lot of lings just popped from Pulstura and waiting to go. No expansion yet, probably won't actually get one during this game, but Met Boost is only just starting to come from ThreeMan. 2 banelings are being morphed, presumably, yes, right there. And they will be scouted by ThreeMan. so he knows that there are banelings coming, and he's going to try and pop one of them with his Zergling. But no, that will be stopped by Pulstura, and in Pulstura goes with those banelings. I'm just going to hopefully try to finish off that hatchery. He decided to go for that queen, and that queen will go down. So will that spine crawler. And there go all of the lava that were actually at that hatchery. So there goes the spine crawler, and there goes the hatchery. He will now retreat because it's just too much to contend with those broodlings and the zerglings, and in a second queen to come down and help kill that off as well. More banelings morphing at the centre in here, with a few lings just to defend them if ThreeMan decides to send anything out. ThreeMan is currently supply blocked, but he does have 2 overlords coming to take that out. But he is now just waiting to put down another expansion. There it goes, and he has 1 lava there actually, and off go some lings to do something there, wanting to get away from those banelings before they pop on him. Oh, that didn't have the desired effect, I don't think. That almost had an even worse effect. There goes banelings. I think that was a pretty good kill ratio, 2 to 1. In Call of Duty, I think I'd be pretty pleased with that, only because I cannot play it for anything. Off goes that spine crawler again, and all of those baneling. 1 baneling explodes and kills all of those 5 lings, and ThreeMan's banelings actually managed to get a couple of kills, I believe. Now this is quite interesting from ThreeMan. Just before, when his drones were surrounding the back of the queen. That is quite an interesting play, because that will stop those lings from being able to actually hit the queen and get a full surround. Now those drones would have acted as a shield, and the queen would have still been able to hit, but the zerglings wouldn't. And because the lings were told to attack the queen, they would just ignore the drones and just run around in circles behind the drones. However, I think that breaks because he tells the drones to go on attack move and kill off the lings, because he has lings himself coming. More lings are incoming though from Pulstura, and this looks like it's actually going to be Pulstura winning this game. He is retreating though, because there is a few too many lings for him to take a bite out of. Don't want to bite off more than you can chew. However, there are more coming, and ThreeMan is trying to build yet another queen. That hatchery does go up, and he does manage to get 1 baneling and separate it away from them. 2 banelings make that. Just let another one crawl down there. Pulstura is running up now with his banelings, 27 banelings in the queue, which is quite a nice little number. Running up to probably this, up here to this expansion to morph some banelings, so he can go in and walk all over ThreeMan again. Another spine crawler coming up in a pretty tactical position behind this Evo chamber, really. Prevents, well, it doesn't completely prevent run-bys, but it will make them a little bit harder, especially if he puts a couple of banelings there. 1 baneling, 1 ling, not a good trade really, and that probably, I don't know, 5 lings for 1 baneling, that is a pretty good trade if you ask me. The spine crawler pops up, and more zerglings are inbound for ThreeMan. Off go some more lings to banelings. Banelings seem to be quite effective against zerglings, who would have figured really. And looks like he's going to be losing that expansion a second time. And in comes some banelings for a taste of his own medicine. No, not quite as effective as what ThreeMan did, but he still got some effect out of that. Unfortunately, those drones all have 5 and 6 hit points left. However, this will be GG, considering that expansion did just go down. Oh, maybe not. He managed to kill off all of those lings with just a few banelings, but there are more lings incoming. 19 more to be exact. definitely a good game between Pulstura and ThreeMan, but this will be the GG, as even though the queen can't actually defend against this many lings, she will definitely go down, and it will be the GG. A few banelings morphing and the lings moving out, and here's a good example of where ThreeMan managed to get a full surround with his drones, because in here you can only get, it looks like there's only one ling attacking this queen, because all of these drones around here are surrounding it, so all of these lings in here do not actually get to go and touch the queen, apart from probably this very special one here, because of all of these drones protecting it. And that queen will go down in a very short moment. There goes the economy with those banelings, and there's the GG.